Okay, we will discuss some important issues here in this graph. We mentioned that if there is gap between customer expectation and customer perception, okay, for example, if the expectation was more than perception, then there is a gap, and this gap can make poor quality from the customer point of view. The problem here is that when the customer perceives that the quality is bad, okay, he can make some troubles to the organization. He can, for example, he can tell his friends and family, for example, about this poor quality of the product or service, and then they will not buy this product or service. Okay, and also by this way the image of the product and service will go down. So one dissatisfied customer can make 10 dissatisfied customers also because of word of mouth. The people can tell each others about the bad performance of products and services that affect the organization too much. We can see that there is 4 gaps, and all of these 4 gaps can reduce the quality of products or service, okay, and in the same time it reduces the quality in the eye of the customers. Let us see those gaps. The first gap is between the customer's specification of quality and the organization's specification of quality. Between the customer's own specification of quality and organization's specification of quality. For example, if the customer perceives that this product is good in this feature, okay, this feature in the product is very good, and the organization think that this feature is not good in this product, then we can say here that there is a gap between the customer specification of quality and organization specification of quality. That means, first of all, the organization should analyze the customer needs before producing the product with bad features from the customer's point of view. Okay, this is the first gap. The first gap is between customers' own specification of quality and organization's specification of quality. The second gap is between the organization's specification of quality and the management concept of the product or service. As an example here, if a company wants to develop new product and the company management make a document for the specification of this product or service and document each aspects of this product and service. They write down all the features that should the product have, but in the operations, for example, if this document, if the specification document go to the operation department, then they try to change some of the features that's in the product. That means they reduced the concept, they reduced the functionality of the product because they cannot do it, or maybe it will cost too much, or any reason behind reducing the features of the product or service. Then we can say that there will be a gap between the management concept and the organization's specification of the quality. Okay, and this can affect the quality of the product. The third gap is between the organization's specification of quality and the actual product or service. And by the way, this is one of the most common gaps in the organizations, in a lot of organizations. They know exactly the quality, okay? They have a document containing all the features with the quality, with the required quality of the product and service. And when they make the product, they make it different than what they supposed to produce. Okay, that means the final good or the final product is not the same as the planned product. So this gap can also reduce the quality. Okay, so the final gap here, the final gap can be between the actual product or service and the image of the product or service. For example, if before producing the product, the marketing department make some promotions or some advertising about the product with the features that included in this product. And when the product finished from the production, okay, the customer find that the promotions, the features that are written in the promotion is not as the same product, which make the quality or make the perceived quality going down. Yes, right. Most of the time, you will find a lot of companies promising the customers with a lot of things, but the real things is not as the promised. Okay, so these are the gaps that affect the quality of production. Okay, and you need to understand them well in order to answer the question of the gaps. If you have any question, and most of the time there is questions related to these gaps. Gap number 1, gap number 2, gap number 3, gap number 4. And here the action requires to ensure high perceived quality, and here the responsible for this action. Who should do this action? The first gap is between, let us see it again. The first gap is between customers' own specification quality and organizations' specification of quality. How can we solve this gap? We can solve this gap by ensuring or ensure consistency between internal quality specification and the expectation of customers. Okay, who's responsible to do this action? Marketing department in the first time, marketing department, because they should promote the real features of the product or service. Okay, they should not go beyond customer expectation. They should advertise the real features of the product. This is the first thing. Okay, the other department that's responsible to solve this gap is the operations department. How can they solve this gap? They can solve this gap by studying the customer expectation well and try to produce products or services based on these expectations. Okay, and product or service development, this is part of the marketing. Okay, this is part of the marketing when they first try to find out what are the customer needs, what are the customer expectations. Okay, they should try to study or analyze the customer expectation well, and then after that they make or develop product or service based on these expectations. Okay, the second gap is between organization's specification of quality and management's concept of the product or service. How can we solve this gap? We can solve this gap by ensure internal specification meets its intended concept of design. That means when we produce any product, we should make sure that this product is based on previous concept. We have a clear concept about this product or service to meet also the management's expectation also. Who's responsible for this action? Marketing, operation, product and product services development. The same departments that are responsible for Gap 1 and Gap 2. And that gives you an idea about the importance of marketing in the production, in the organizations. Marketing and operations are two main departments in any organizations. Okay? The gap number three is between the organization's specification of quality and the actual product or service. How can we solve this gap? By ensuring that the actual product or service conforms with internally specified quality level. That means when we finish from the production, we should analyze or we should test the final product, whether it meets the standards or the production specification or not. Okay, and most of the production organizations do that by making a sample, by taking a sample from each production batch, for example. If they have production quantities, they take one or two as a sample, random one or two from this final products, and then they check the quality and they check the specifications. And this is the responsibility of operations. They have what we call it quality control. In each operations department, they have what we call it quality control, and the quality control is responsible to make this random test. Okay, the final gap is between the actual product or service and the image of the product or service. Okay, and of course this is the responsibility of the marketing. Okay, the marketing department. The marketing should make sure that making sure that the product and services, product and service or service have the same features that the advertisement have. Okay, marketing department is responsible to advertise or promote the real features of the product or service. They should not make a lot of like what we say propaganda. Okay, propaganda. They should not make propaganda so that they will gain more respect among the customers. Okay, the gap number 4, ensure that promises made to customers concerning the product or service can really be delivered. Okay, the final products have the same features or the same promises that the advertisement has. Okay, these are the characteristics of the quality. Okay, what we mean by quality in any product. These are the characteristics of the quality of the product. For example, first of all, the functionality. Functionality is one of the most important characteristics in the production. Okay, and functionality means how well the product or service does the job for which it was intended. That means whether the product or service functions based on the intended use of this product or service. This is the functionality. Appearance also is very important aspect in the quality. Of course, when the customer see a product that has an ugly shape or ugly design, then he will not accept this as a good quality. Okay, even if the product was very strong, contained good features. Okay, even though if the appearance was bad, then the customer will think that this product is bad also. The third characteristics, which is the reliability, and the reliability means dependability. I can depend on the product. For example, if you saw an advertisement about one of the cars that can go in the desert, okay, and cross the sands dune, okay, without, for example, any help from anybody, and then when a customer buy this car and go to the desert, then he will find that this car is not dependable. He cannot depend on this car. Okay, so the reliability is one of the most also important aspects or characteristics in the quality. Okay, and also the durability. Durability means the strength of the product. How much or how long this product will live. Some of the products, when you buy it today, then after 1 week or 2 weeks, you will find that this product is broken or has damage in here and there or there. Okay, so this is not acceptable quality. And finally, the recovery. Recovery means, for example, replacing with another product. It's related to repair of the product. Related to the repair of the product. For example, if the product has some problems, okay, then it can be fixed easily by the company, okay, and when fixing the product taking like less time, then I can say that this is good quality. Okay, and also there is another thing related to the quality, which is the contact. Contact means the customer service that the company offer to the customers. Okay, and if there is no customer service, then also the quality of the product or service will be also bad.